Welcome back to the Longines Stops International Arena here in Valkenswaard in the Netherlands. Stage 13 of the Global Champions League is officially at its halfway point, and already the storylines, already the battle lines have been drawn for the second round. It's the Saint-Tropez Pirates that shine the brightest ahead of their rivals. It's Paris and Riesenbeck that go head-to-head and toe-to-toe again. What a season this is turning out to be because of those two teams, because of this top four battle. We're going to remember 2023 for quite some time. I absolutely promise you that. Let's show you the results and remind you as to how things ended at the end of Global Champions League Round 1. Saint-Tropez Pirates, the very first team out the gate with Marlon Zanatelli and Simon de Lestre. They were the best of the lot, the fastest of the clears. And then Paris Panthers responding beautifully to the clear of Riesenbeck International. And what a performance from Riyadh Blue, powered by Al Hilal, the third fastest double clear of the afternoon. But take a look at Stockholm Hearts, powered by H&M on 8. Prague Lions, powered by the Czech Equestrian team on 8. Both of those 8s, all the while Saint-Tropez jump a double clear. So from a top four battle perspective, it is Saint-Tropez Pirates that land a killer blow into the body and now seemingly put a major foot forward in that battle for the top four as we get ready for both Rome and Saudi and Riyadh to come a little bit later on this year. Let's talk about Riyadh. Let's talk about this wonderful double clear from the team, and let's then hear from the first man out the gate, Abdulrahman Al-Raji.
Look, Riyadh Blue are on fire. Bentayga was on fire. Tell us about that.
Yeah, honestly, as I said last week, I think everybody was talking about on fire. He is on fire, honestly. Like, he's keep jumping, keep giving everything every single round. He's also clear today, and I don't know what to say. Just God bless him that he stays in a good condition, and we keep develop it slowly, and hopefully we have like a horse from the history.
And look, following on from London, Sandring, just a 10-year-old, and now coming to a big grass ring. Like, he's so versatile.
Yeah, honestly, also I must say that yesterday he is really careful horse. And yesterday when I jumped in the warm-up, I said, oh, he's over jumping, and I was afraid because with these careful horses, you have to be always careful which classes you choose, and you make sure that they don't do an extra effort, especially he doesn't have enough experience. He's still 10, as you mentioned. And then I said, yeah, hopefully today he's good. And then I jumped him a lot of small fences. I never jump big fences in the practice, very small fences, till he's relaxed, and I went in. Still he was flying, but at least safely flying.
Well, a horse to definitely watch out for. Round 2, tell us, any plans yet?
We're having a quick meeting now with my teammate. I think we're having the same issue as last week. We have 3 good riders, 3 good horses. All of them can deliver the right results that we're aiming for. The only thing I think we're using, I hope that you guys don't show this now, because one of the secrets, I think we already saw 3 teams are already clear. I think we'll have like a lot of clear rounds. So I think we need a bit of speed, and I think Ramzi, his mare is not the fastest. So that's what we were talking. The plan was that Ramzi and David in the second round, and I give Babalu a nice, easy schooling round for the Grand Prix tomorrow. Thank you.
Well, Abdulrahman Al-Raji suggesting that there were 3 clears at the time. Well, eventually we move on to 4, and they were the third best of those 4 double clears. The team powered by Al Hilal, Riyadh Blue, looking absolutely fascinating. And it looks as if there may well be no changes in that second round as they continue to look for speed and look for pace. Speaking of speed and pace, Riesenbeck International continue to lay this gauntlet down for Paris Panthers. They know that as long as they stay in front of them, whether it be 8-9, 11-12 or 1-2, as long as Riesenbeck stay ahead of them and do not allow Paris Panthers to make up big ground, they will get closer and closer to being crowned the 2023 GCL champions. Let's look at the Riesenbeck round, and in particular, let's hear from Owen McMahon in that wonderful round from Milan.
Owen, you guys are doing exactly what's needed of Riesenbeck International to stay on top. Tell us about your round there at Mila.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. It was probably one of our best rounds so far. She felt very confident, very safe, and was actually could enjoy it.
And pre-planning ahead of the show, did you choose it again? Because she seems to jump really well on grass.
Yeah, well, that was the plan after Riesenbeck, because this is her last show before the European Championships, which was also on grass. So we thought it made sense to keep jumping her on grass.
And round 2, do we see any changes?
No, our Philip's going to ride Kobe, but I'll ride Mila. And yeah, we just have to see. But normally, I think if we're both clear again, it will give us a good result, and that's what we want.
Annie, are you worried about how Paris Panthers could turn around now after the break?
No, we're worried. I think if we do our job, then that's all we need to do.
Well, all the best in round 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whatever you can do, we can do better. That seems to be the motto of the Paris Panthers this year. Riesenbeck International coming out, jumping the double clear. Paris Panthers knowing that they need to put the pressure on. Well, they come out with Jurg Freeling, Fiumicino, Ben Mayer, Ginger Blue, and they say, well, we'll jump a double clear as well. We'll try and make it even quicker than yours. Let's show you the rounds then of the Paris Panthers. Last team out the gate. Good draw for them in Global Champions League round 1, making the most of it. Fiumicino and Jurg Freeling the first out, and making sure that they set the platform for Ben Mayer to follow. Freeling jumps a double clear inside 70 seconds. Ben Mayer and Ginger Blue, they then follow shortly after, looking to try and be aggressive as well, looking to try and keep all the fences up as well. Ben Mayer and Ginger Blue do exactly what was needed. It wasn't enough to overtake Saint-Tropez, but it was indeed enough to overtake Riyadh Blue in their combined time of 1:42.95. Eventually getting ahead of that, pushing Riyadh Blue down to 3rd and pushing Riesenbeck International down to 4th. But remember, this is not in Paris Panthers' hands. As long as Riesenbeck International stay within some form of touching distance, it's going to make life very difficult for Rob Hoekstra, for Ben Mayer, for Jurg Freeling. They need fences to fall for Riesenbeck International. And as it stands now, the team that is already the defending champions of the Global Champions League is just not giving an inch. Well, none of those teams, though, have been better than that of Saint-Tropez. First team out the gate. Always rather tricky when you're the first team to come out. Marlon Zanatelli and Simon Delestre first out the gate today in Global Champions League. Let's take a look and see what took place for Saint-Tropez Pirates. Here they come. Marlon Zanatelli, as we mentioned, the Brazilian. And if I'm not mistaken, I may well have seen a Zanatelli jumper on the body of Simon Delestre. Wonder what may have happened there. But nonetheless, Cornest and Marlon Zanatelli, the first out. First rider of the afternoon, in fact. And setting the tone brilliantly did the Brazilian on his 10-year-old bay. Going on to jump clear. And then setting it up for Simon Delestre and Dexter Fontenay that then followed. And what a wonderful story when any GCL round can start with 2 clears and a double clear for the team that then hold on to that lead throughout the rest of the round. So Simon Delestre, Marlon Zanatelli, clear and clear, to the appreciation and applause of those in attendance here at the Longines Tops International Arena. Let's then hear from the team that goes into Global Champions League as the leaders. Let's hear from the team that will then be the last team out the gates and currently hold on to the provisional lead.
Marlon, Saint-Tropez Pirates, first team out, and you managed to keep the lead. How about that?
Yeah, fantastic. The horses jumped fantastic today. Both of the horses, I think Simon in great form for the team, is jumping a lot of clear rounds. We just tried to do a round here today and it worked out.
And Simon, look, Prague Lions didn't perform, Stockholm Hearts didn't really perform. It's been handed to you on a plate for this fight for the top 4. What can we expect from you in round 2?
It's for sure it's really important today just to keep some points. We really want to win the first 4 team. So we have 2 super rounds starting on the team competition today, but still same to do. Marlon is not riding next classes and I change horses, so we try to really continue on this same line and try to catch the right points today.
Well guys, the very best of luck and the fight is on for the top 4.
Thank you.
So confirmation then from Simon Delestre. There will be no Marlon Zanatelli in GCL Round 2, and he will make a horse change for the leading team as the Saint-Tropez Pirates with Stockholm and Prague on 8. They do indeed have it on a platter, as Grace Kelly says, for that fight for the top 4. We take a quick break. When we return, the rest of Global Champions League action coming your way today. Stay with us here on GCTV and more from the fantastic Longines Tops International Arena. See you soon. Bye-bye.
courageous,
organized,
dedication,
skillful,
artist,
modern,
genius,
perfection. I train to get in the right state of mind.
I am Peder Fredriksson.
He has a lot of experience, a great rider.
Peder is really inspiring. He loves to share his knowledge.
When you win, you're celebrating together. If it goes badly, you share it with the team. I like it.
but it's not so easy.
He has a lot of skills.
Peder made the sport bigger in Sweden. The sport would be different if he wouldn't been there.
Biggest moment with the most pressure, he can stay so calm and so focused.
And that is the answer. How could it be number one in the world?
And this is pursuit of greatness.